everybody. Welcome to Britpop Reacts. You're me, BP1, no BP2 today. I want to give you some more content, and I'm here looking at Conan. Conan Sightseeing London. So, Conan, who is he? So, I've seen him a couple of times on the late night talk shows in America. Not very often, because it's not the sort of thing, you know, I tend to watch or is on telly at the time. You know, I'm going to bed in the UK. But a little bit about him. Conan Christopher O'Brien, born 18th of April 1963, is an American TV host, comedian, writer and producer. He's best known for having hosted his late night talk shows for nearly 28 years, beginning with Late Night with Conan O'Brien from 93 to 2009, Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien on NBC, and Conan, so he's just changed the name of it over the years. He's also been a writer for Saturday Night Live, and The Simpsons between 1991 and 93. Also been the host of podcast series Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend since 2018. Expected to launch a new show on HBO Max in 2022, which he might have already done. But this one is from 2019. It's been uploaded. Looking at it, it looks a lot older than that. So I'm not entirely sure. But I said, you know, I thought I'd pick up Conan. You know, a couple of people you mentioned it on our previous reaction, so why not? Sightseeing in London. Know a bit about London, so let's find out what he's about. Seems a funny guy when I've seen him before, a likable character. So let's get into it.
Andy, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Very, very good.
Now speaking of good, not to blow our own horn or anything, but our show has been doing well. Mm-hmm. It's been doing well, and in fact, I don't know, you're aware of this. I don't think they are at home in the United States, but this show is actually shown now in Europe on something that's called the Super Channel. And they've been showing it on Europe for a couple of months now.
Channel?
Mm-hmm. And I hear the show's doing quite well over there.
We're a big sensation. Them crazy foreign land.
Them foreigners just love it. All right. It's people that understand English that are like, what the hell is this? Who are those clowns?
It's definitely younger.
They sent me recently, I think you're aware, they sent me to London recently to sort of promote the show a bit over there, talk to some of the members of the foreign press.
Oh, I'm aware, because I didn't get to go. No,
that's not true. You were invited, but you had other things to do. Other fish to fry, you said.
That's true.
All right, and it was a lot of fun, actually, and I got 1 day off. My schedule was pretty packed, but I had 1 day off in which to do some sightseeing in London. And so I brought a camera crew with me, and I thought I'd record me trying to quickly see everything in London as best I could.
Well, let's take a look.
Thanks, Andy. I needed that transition.
Yeah.
If you hadn't said that, we'd have read a book out here.
I know. This is sort of like Conan's slideshow.
That's right. And it's my chance to bore everybody. So take a look at this. Is my little trip, I guess, sightseeing in London. Hi, I'm in London, England right now. I'm in town to promote Late Night on NBC's Super Channel. They show the program over here.
Is it a black cab?
And I got a bunch of interviews, things like that scheduled for tomorrow and the next day. But today, I have the day to myself. So I bought a bunch of guidebooks, and I'm going to try and see as much of London as I can in 1 day. It's not going to be easy, but I've never seen this city before. I'm really excited to be here, so I'm going to try and do as much as I can.
There's a lot to see in London.
Hey, cabbie, step on it, will you? There's 5 bob in it for you.
5 bob. Oh dear. Random. Oh, it's Tower of London.
This is the Tower of London. It's where the crown
I was there
jewels
not that
are
long
kept.
ago, actually.
It's also the defensive fort for the old city of London. You can see it was a pretty intimidating place to try and get into. These high stone walls, these ramparts, these archers' windows, and then this defensive strip of well-manicured lawn. You know, anyone who was going to try and get in there was going to have to use a comfortable walking shoe, at the very least. I'm walking along the Thames, and right across the river, you can see the Houses of Parliament.
Yeah.
And right there is Big Ben.
He's just been refurbished, actually, in 2022.
It's so loud, it can be heard for 3 miles in either direction. It takes 12 men to wash it every day, and it weighs over 5 tons. Oh, I'm sorry. They're writing about Fergie.
Oh! Fergie. 12 men to watch it. Oh dear. It's funny, I don't know how. I mean, she obviously was quite well represented in America, but okay, what's he queuing for?
I'm waiting here at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh, okay.
Here in London, there's a bit of a line here, but I figure, you know, how often do you get a chance to go to the Hard Rock?
Which I'm guessing is quite often in America.
I'm just gonna give it one more hour, and then I'm going. This is exciting. I'm in Piccadilly Circus, kind of like Times Square in New York. You got everything here. You got the theaters, you got the restaurants.
Yeah.
Statue of Eros right up here, which is.
I'll do that Yankee ass.
Yankee ass. Well, anyway, sort of the whole city comes together right here. It's the heart.
Are you the Yankee ass?
The Yankee ass.
It's so rude here. Oh, God.
What's that Yankee ass? A Super Channel.
I'm standing in front of Buckingham Palace, which is the home of the royal family. It's actually very difficult to get permission to shoot here, but we got around that. We told them we were shooting a porno flick.
Oh.
No problem. One of the interesting things about Buckingham Palace is you see these majestic gates in front. Look at the insignia on the front of the gate. You see a lion on the left and a horse on the right. The lion represents the everlasting power and might of the British Empire. And the horse represents these things that the English used to ride around on before cars.
Okay. So what's interesting is, obviously it's difficult because we've just lost our Queen here in the UK. So seeing Buckingham Palace all the way back then is obviously, you know, something that, you know, you think, oh, you know, bless her. Anyway, one thing with Buckingham Palace as well is we have the Royal Standard flag. So obviously the British flag would be flying at full mast normally on Buckingham Palace, but as soon as the King or Queen, at the time obviously Queen Elizabeth II, if they were inside Buckingham Palace, you would know, because the Royal Standard flag would be put up, the British flag would be taken down, the Royal Standard flag would be put up, and obviously that's been, the Royal Standard flag never flies at half mast. Always flies at full mast. So obviously the British flag has been lowered to half mast in respect of the Queen's passing. So interesting. He didn't take a look to see what flag was on top there at Buckingham Palace at the time, because you'll know whether the royal residency is in or not. He's quite a dry sense of humour sort of guy. He's a funny guy. It's interesting seeing this because I can't really picture the time in London when it is. I'm guessing it's 2000 and something, early 2000s that this was sort of filmed. But it got an interesting take on it as well, especially the Hard Rock Cafe. I've been to once, which was in Piccadilly Circus, and it was cool because at the time it's like, wow, these things aren't here. You know, they're only in America or somewhere. They're never in Britain. So I guess, you know, when you're saying that, it's quite often, when do you get the chance to go to the Hard Rock? Every Saturday, whatever. Not over here. Anyway, let's keep going. Good fun. That's the Chewits advert, isn't it?
I'm grabbing lunch right now, but I want to make it quick because there's still a ton of stuff I haven't seen yet in London.
Oh, he's in somewhere posh.
Westminster Abbey, Trafalgar Square, St. Paul's Cathedral. You know, this bread really isn't very good. Hold on.
Waterloo International. Okay, that's our... Oh, right, okay, so that's he's going on the Eurostar to France. £7:42 PM. He's literally gone to France to get bread. Ah, dearie me.
Hello. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Can I have some bread, please?
Bread?
Baguette?
Baguette?
S'il vous plaît? Yes.
Baguette, please.
6 francs, s'il vous plaît.
Merci.
That's an enormous baguette. Okay, so he's got... Eiffel Tower.
This isn't that good either. I should probably get back.
He's one bite and leaves it on the side. 2:34 AM. Doesn't. Yes, of course. He's that Yankee ass, Conan O'Brien.
Job with promotion. Oh, yeah.
Fair play, fair play. That's cool. He's got a dry sense of humour, but he's funny as well. You know, took the time to do that, put it all together. He seems like a good laugh, actually. If you could drop, well, for a start, if you haven't come with us before, hit the subscribe button. You can come with me and BP2 on our channel. We do music, sport, comedy reactions. I'm just doing a sort of skit reaction for you here today. So make sure you hit the comments. Let me know what other Conans there are. Quite like this guy. I'm going to do a couple more. And then, you know, just get your comments in. So definitely want to, you know, explore a bit more of what he's got to offer or what he's done for so many years. And why so many people enjoy watching him and his shows. All right, I enjoyed that. Until next time and tomorrow for another reaction. It's goodbye from me and only me today. Yeah, see you later. Bye.